Hey riders, here we go. Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening for some. What do we got going on here? I'm just checking out my stream right now, folks. Looks like I can use a little adjustment here. Hang on a second. Let's do that. Jersey's pulling up, it looks like. Folding over. Yeah, we can't have that. Let's see what we look here. Okay. We're getting close, folks. So I've been messing around with cameras today. Okay. I think we're going to be good there. I think. Okay. I've kind of destroyed my room here right now. Can someone in the chat let me know if sound levels are okay? Just kind of, so I put the microphone on a boom today, like an arm, and then I had the new camera working this morning. It's fantastic. It's better than this camera. It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe I'll wait till some people get here. But yeah, I just couldn't make it look the way I wanted. We're currently just over a minute out, inside Cycling World. That's me. We also got Chad here. Hey man, it's really filling up. This looks awesome right now. Yeah, inside Cycling World, 1.5 to 2.5 watts per kilo. We do this every Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's always going to be pretty chill. We always ride in a group ride mode so that, you know, if you're brand new, starting out, no one gets left behind. No man gets left behind, or woman. So yeah, let's do it. We had a really good one on Tuesday. Well, that was Vietnam. The awesome Hai Ling Bay, which I really wasn't into. I think I told you guys, I was just kind of like, I don't feel like it. Once we got rolling, once the chat started, yeah, that was fun. I really needed that day. Just everyone chatting in the chat with me, yeah, that made my day. So let's get ready to rock here, folks. And by rock, I mean just roll down mountains. We're in the Skeena River, so Skeena River is somewhere central BC. So I'm in Alberta, and it's the next province over to the west. Okay, I'm having some slow loading here. Please tell me I downloaded this. Ooh. I don't know if I downloaded this, folks. I'm positive I did. Maybe just a little bit of a hiccup there at the beginning. Lance Legstrong here. So Chad Ritchie's leading us as usual. We'll be doing like 2.5 watts per kilo at most. I mean, maybe if there's a hill, I don't see any. We'll go a little bit harder. BJM 151, Brian Miller's here. Slow Rider, Bam Kicker Core. I think I've seen that name. Cycling Slapshot, great supporter of the channel. His name's Chris. New guy here, Dino Lyons. I want to say Dino. Bobo64 here as well. So yeah, it's been a real scramble here today getting ready. I was outside taking care of the farm animals. And we're just getting below freezing temps. So like at night, it's always freezing. Through the day, it's 3 or 4 degrees Celsius, maybe 40 Fahrenheit. So the hose out there is all frozen. And I'm just waiting for the water to kick in so I can feed all the animals. Water the animals, donkeys, goats, pigs, piglets. And so there's just little chunks of ice coming out of the hose. One at a time. Came in here, found out that the big camera was too zoomed in. So that was kind of a panic. But we reverted to the old camera for now. Dibs 2, level 18 rider. So what are we doing today? Oh, we're doing 36, 37 kilometers. Nice. So remember, group ride. So you're always going to have magnet effect. The further you go back, the more assist you'll get. Just gonna look in the chat, see if we got any comments about the volume. Okay, good. Chris Shearer, that's Cycling Slapshot, saying, woo, glad to be back, life has been busy. What's been going on, Chris? How's that new bike treating you? The Polygon, I believe it was. And we got Penelope here too, hanging out. I don't know if it's just me. Hey, Chad's here, nice. Just getting a couple little weird loading things on my screen. It looks like the Rouvy loading, but I'm positive I downloaded this today. If I didn't, that's totally my fault. P-Beam. That guy's always, I always see him on Strava. P-Beam, I don't know what his first name is, Patrick maybe? Pete, Paul? Lance Legstrom here, representing the Habitants, the Habs, Montreal Canadiens, the ultimate dynasties team in hockey. How many cups have those guys won? Original 6. It's in his avatar, folks. User 134846, level 4. There was a guy here last week with user. Wonder if he doesn't know how to change his name yet. I just wonder. See Ben? That guy was here last week, or sorry, on Tuesday. So Chad, what that's telling me, people are starting to recognize the time. It's the perfect, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night ride. Sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. 6 on East, 3 on Pacific, 4 Mountain time for me. So yeah, busy today. Just messing around a lot this morning. Had to go pick some stuff up. Didn't get the video done I wanted to do. It's a quick video for me. They'll probably be under 15 minutes long, which is kind of a shocker, I know, for everyone. FM Jump here, level 24, just ahead of me, or just behind me now. DC Pre 44, that level 10 guy, he was here last Tuesday. So we're getting the regular crowd showing up. And this is how you do it, folks. It's just consistency. Consistency. I was telling someone, I don't know, a couple days ago. Everyone knows the Team GRC Discord. You can join it at the top of the channel. There's a link there. At one point, there was 3 of us. 3. GRC. I made the name up 3 years ago. Jules Roger Collin. I think we were all entering a race together, and I was messing around with Rouvy and he said, what's your team name? And I'm like, I sat there and I pondered and thought about it for a long time. And I came up with the super innovative, mind-blowing GRC. Jules Roger Collin, that's all it is. Obviously I didn't put any thought into it, I just said, let's make a team name. That would have been probably like October, maybe even September 2021. Actually, you can probably tell by the Discord dates. I don't know, I'm not even sure about that. Roger posted something a couple days ago, the original messages. That server still exists. Still exists on Discord, I was in there. And there's 3 members. That's pretty hilarious, really. I think we're at 240 members now, 230 members, something like that. But yeah, great times. Thursday, this is your Thursday night ride, your club ride that's not on anymore for the winter. So yeah, lunchtime, just let me have a sip, folks. Lunchtime today, I did the Muckers race. Muckers Thursday Worldwide Championship Race Series, where the big points are. And yeah, what a turnout for that thing. I think eventually there was 151 finishers. Huge group sprints. I only really see 3 or 4 names in each group sprint when I do the race commentary, but it's so much fun. So much fun. Oh, the chat's busy already. Okay, oh, who's this guy? Hello, Penelope. I don't understand the language symbols. I'm not sure where you're from or what your name is, but hello. Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us. Are you a Rouvy rider? Chris is saying, great memory. Yeah, Chris, I do have a good memory. I have so much in my brain right now, though. Everyone's names. Yeah, so Chris got a really cool bike, Polygon. I think Polygon's, same idea. Is it his BMC or is it Canyon? Yeah, Canyon's the one that doesn't have like storefronts, I believe. I think Polygon's just doing the same thing, right? Make high quality bikes and ship them right to your door. It's a just for outside bike. It's been glorious. Oh yeah, pretty hard to beat Ultegra on these bikes. You know, that level when you get the good shifting. Yeah, Penelope's seen the video stuttering. I know, Penelope. I don't know what's going on. Very likely, I may have not, yeah, I can see it download. It's acting like it's downloading, isn't it? I'm not really sure. Yeah, Penelope, it could very well be my fault. So I was busy. I did the busy all morning. Mucker's commentary at noon. That gave me 3 hours. Then I got messing around with the cameras. Yeah. So, guys, I don't even know what I can do about it right now. So Claudio Bernasconi, buffering only for me? No, I think it's everyone, Claudio. So please, yeah, I apologize for that. And so I was going to do a ride. I've been working on little challenges. I got a challenge video I'm doing by myself. And I'm not doing full recordings of it. It's on a different platform. So as you all may or may not know, let me just read the stuff here. Yeah, I can see it buffering over and over. Hopefully the audio is still working, I don't know. Claudio, yeah, he did stage 3 of Iceland Rugged today. I haven't even touched that one yet. Yeah, the climb's all at the end, isn't it? Penelope's already done that stage. Yeah, Claudio, yeah, Columbia's coming up soon. There'll be some climbs there. Yeah, so either my upload's really bad, but the way my system's acting right now, I don't know, it looks good. Yeah, my upload might be really bad. I don't really have a way of checking right now if I accidentally forgot to not download it, but I'm positive I did. But we'll find out when it's over. We will find out. So yeah, when I should have been probably downloading this, I was working on this challenge where you have to do a certain amount of hill climbs, certain segments, on a certain platform. So, like I said before, you may or may not know, in this last week I've ridden all 4 platforms. The Big 4, as I'm going to call it. That's my reference to the Big 4 bands of metal, groups of metal from the old days. But yeah, Zwift, my Whoosh, Rouvy, Training Peaks Virtual. I've been on every one in this week. Well, since like last Tuesday. So a week and a bit now. I've done my own rides. I've done some check out the controls. I've done race commentary over on my Whoosh, which I really like. Dwayne from PEI's here. I'm assuming he's Canadian. Prince Edward Island, one of the maritime provinces, now linked to, is it Nova Scotia or New Brunswick? With the Confederation Bridge. It's a really long bridge. The little island. whole province. Just heading back to the studio to see how bad it is. Okay, Penelope, sorry about that. Yeah, I can see here it says YouTube not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I have the exact same settings as the days before this. Internet. Well, hopefully your guys' screen looks good and it's not just mine. Yeah, Penelope, it might be better later. So remember this, when these are streaming all live, it's kind of clunky. You can wait for it till later. You can get a better version of it later. So if I'm trying to stream HD, or like, you know, when I upload videos, if you see the video right away, it's SD. It's 720p at most, which YouTube, that's what we want to see out of you. Like, that's what most people use. Once you go to 1080, it takes a while longer. Then it's called HD at that point to get to that level. It doesn't happen right away. Yeah, Colombia should be starting Sunday night, Monday morning. I would imagine. I think there's a couple of climbs in it anyways. I saw one there called Verjon, V-E-R-J-O-N, and that climb itself, I remember the name because it's on my whoosh as well. So it's, what that tells me is my whoosh is using real world locations as well for parts of their system. Yeah, I think our upload is really bad right now. Remember, I'm on Starlink too. Come on, Elon, let's get it together. Actually, I love the Starlink. This might be the worst I've ever seen it. We've owned it about 6 months. So I'm not really sure why it's so granulated right now. Well, hopefully the voice keeps some people around. I don't even know if we're streaming anymore. Probably best just to jump out. Technical difficulties, folks. I have to see where you guys are now. Oh, okay. I'm right here. How did I get up front? What did I do wrong? Yeah, the stream must be brutal, guys, because on my screen, it is crisp. Absolutely crisp. There's no way, I can't see that this video wasn't downloaded. But I wouldn't bet my life on it because I got really busy this afternoon. You're going to find out at the end of the video. Stick around. 10.5 kilometers in almost. It's like 6.5 miles. Lance Legstrom here. Des Dyer. DC Pre 44. You guys see in the top corner too. I know a few others have hit it lately. Alex just hit level 80. I'm on my way right now. I won't get it today, but it's getting closer. I would have had it early Monday, but yeah, I've been just doing other things. So, I think it was the Stikine. There's another river called, the Skeena here. There's another river called the Stikine, and it was one of them. You can look it up this summer. There was a huge landslide, completely blocked the river right off. So for I think like 3 days, and it was just basically an entire mountain that just went, slid away. and block the river. And apparently it's happened before there. When you see the rock there, very unconsolidated. Seawolf 50, level 11 here. Grant R74, Argent HK. So I will kick myself in the butt when I found out later that I didn't download it. But I don't think that's what it is. So yeah, the whole side of a mountain slid away. Looked a lot like these mountains. You know, actually I wouldn't even call these mountains, more like hills. You could walk up any of those. Just watch over the bears, and the cougars, and the elk, and all that kind of fun stuff. Potentially a Sasquatch or two. This is that territory right there. If you're into that. Got 25K to go. 15 miles. We're all good. Oh yeah, so I'm going to double check myself here. If this stream does not work, it's okay. I recorded the whole thing. So I think what you're seeing is just the Starlink just not having a good day. Remember, Starlink is all shared too. So if everyone decided to get on today and download the new Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies at the same time in this area, yeah, the download, upload, everything falls apart. BMOS T80, level 14. So yeah, Grant I think is new. Dwayne, Seawolf 50. DNO Lyon, maybe, is what that is. Dibs 2, I don't think I've seen that name yet. Anyone know how many riders we got here? I will check the stream just quick, guys. Okay, it says we got people here. I won't even watch in the YouTube studio. So yeah, what I'll probably do is the second I'm done this, I'll just delete the stream, because I always tell you to go look for the live streams, and I'll re-upload a fresh copy. That's not going to have any of that stuff in it. This is one of the first things I learned here streaming. Make a copy. So you don't get all that crazy granulation uploading. So we've fallen back a bit here. We're 6 seconds behind, getting a 25% assist. This is where I'm usually at. Chris Shearer right here. Dwayne. Wonder if Dwayne even knows of these videos. Come on, Dwayne, check the video out. Anyone know Dwayne? I wish I could let everyone know. I really wish I could. Imagine a chat feature. That's why we use the Discord, but you still got to get people to the Discord. Yeah, so we're back on the old camera. I set the new one up, and it's got full zoom, everything on it. But when you're not like using it like say as a handy cam, it's like one of those. It's pretty big. And you've got it plugged in directly to your PC like I do to stream. I don't think the camera functions work anymore. I think it's kind of thinking, hey, you're transferring some data to me. Thank you. So anyways, I think the camera was stuck on zoomed all the way in. It worked well for my video today earlier because I was sitting far back. But here, what do you know, 2 feet from my face. Again, it could have been my problem, so that was probably part of my scramble today. realizing my main camera doesn't work. So I haven't even put the batteries in it because I don't intend to use it that way. Next step, yeah, you came here for cycling, you got a noob tries to figure out a camera talk. It's all good. I'll probably put the camera in, the batteries in, zoom it out manually, and hopefully it'll stay there. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. It's just way too close to me now. It'll be good for other purposes when I put it over there, maybe. Chad's about 70 meters up the road with Dibs, DC Pre-44, Grand R74, and Dwayne. Actually, Dwayne's right in no man's land, working his way across. Hey, so one thing I wanted to talk about too was some of you know already, but I've been doing some commentary over on my Whoosh with a pretty good event. It's called OTR Virtual Events. If you look at them up on Facebook, I think he's got like 8,500 followers. So his events get a lot of notice. He was originally an RGT guy for 4 years. Then he went indie velo, and then transferred over to my Whoosh. On vacation, he messaged me out of the blue. Hey man, would you consider doing some commentary for my racing? Sure, bro. Anytime. When do you need me? So, yeah, I've been doing that. I did the Tuesday race last week. Nizzy G's here. Yes, Nizzy. Probably sitting right at the front. Oh, Nizzy G's just letting off right now. What if they're having a problem? Oh well, the magnet's going to get him soon. So yeah, I did a Tuesday race for him. Went great. Friday race, that's his main race series. Speaking of Fridays, it's Friday tomorrow, folks. And so I'm doing a race tomorrow for him. It's at noon, it's at noon, 7 p.m. UK time. So a perfect time if you're working, right? Get home after work before you get into the pints or whatever it is you get up to on a Friday night. Maybe jump in that race. So again, it's on my Whoosh. It's called OTR Virtual Events, 7 p.m. UK time. And it's actually, I think, the last or second last round in a race series. So, 8 weeks long. You need to score, well, you should score in 7 out of 8. So your worst time is thrown out. Or you can take a week off. I've seen some awesome racing. Awesome. The front end is so strong. I think it was Friday's race. Torsten dropped into the chat. Yeah, maybe it was Friday. I can't remember now. I do so many race videos. So Torsten is leading that entire series. He decided to drop into the chat and say hi, which I thought, what a cool dude. Told us some stuff about the regulations, the requirements, all that stuff, because and we're talking about Sunday Race Club. We're not talking about this event. All you need for this event is your smart trainer. I think you can use pretty much anything. And heart rate monitor you gotta have. So that's all you gotta do. The Sunday Race Club that my Whoosh puts on with the big money behind it, that is serious racing. And what's cool is that Torsten's in that. Very strong rider. But he says it's brutal. So that's the level of racing over at my Whoosh for the big bucks, which I think is really cool. Graphics are stunning. Obviously they're so different from this. This is video with the avatars, but the worlds that they are riding around in there are really cool to look at. We've had a couple of riders from here show up. Tuesday race, Steven Cycles and Rouvy showed up for a race. And I think they both really enjoyed it. So if you got time and you want to help me out, show up for that event. Remember too, the big thing, my whoosh is free. There's no cost to use it. There is kind of a secondary pay thing. It's not even available right now. I was just on there. They have a seasonal pass, which is kind of like straight from video games. You get a free pass, and then there's the paid pass. And so as you level up, you get something. Special coins, special gear, special hats, socks, sunglasses, all that kind of stuff. The paid pass gets rewards more often, and that's the only difference. So realistically, you never have to pay, ever. They're just cosmetics. It's not going to affect the gameplay. It's not going to be like, oh, you paid and you got the best bike in the game. I don't think it works that way at all. That's what we call in gamer world pay to play, or pay to win. Pay to win. So you spend $100 on the best tank, the best machine gun, yeah, you dominate your opponents, but that's not how these work. So yeah, again, 12 noon tomorrow. That's Alberta time, Mountain Standard Time. So for an example, I think that would be 11 o'clock in the morning for Des. Chad, that would be 2 in the afternoon. I know it's right in the middle of the day, guys. I'm actually thinking more about any of our European riders that might be here, which, having said that, there's probably none here. Because they're all in bed. This is why we do this North American time zone. What was I thinking? There you go, folks. I guess the weekend should start like right now. Just gonna peek at the chat and see how apocalyptic is it in there. Okay, Chris is saying it's still intermittent. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so Chris is saying he's at mile 9. Yeah, I don't know. Chris, what I'll probably do, I'll see how it looks after. Like I can see right now, YouTube is not receiving enough video. I'm not getting enough upload speed right now. That's the issue. This is the first time this has happened this bad. Streaming, right? So what I'll do after this is, I'm going to immediately delete the stream so no one has to look at a garbagey version of it. And I'll upload the other one as a video. And then we're all set. Well, yeah, all I can do is, like you said, is just carry on. That's all I can do. We got to just keep riding. Pretend you're like in some kind of like deadly fall storm, and there's like rain coming down and ice pellets, and you got your eyes squinted anyways, so you can't really see what's going on. Just pretend that, please. We're over halfway, folks. 16 kilometers to go. That's spot on 10 miles, right about. 0.624 mile to a kilometer. 100 kilometers an hour is 62.4. How does everyone like the time change? Pitch black, 5 o'clock at night now. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Other news, yesterday afternoon, Penelope helped me out. Chad, you'll be happy to hear this. I got the audio. I got Discord selected through a source. I'm going to use a different headphone though. I just found these junky plug-in, wireless headphones, which I could hear Penelope clear as day. And she could hear me plain as day, and I used my main mic to capture all the audio. So I think I got it figured out. What's even better is I just realized today, setting up the arm for this mic, there's a 3.5mm jack on the back, so I can just run Discord right through that. Use the desktop audio. So with OBS, it'll show you the desktop audio. I could have music playing in the background right now. That my PC's playing, but I'm not doing anything with it to OBS. It's never going to stream. It's never going to leave. So I think that means I can have a headset here. Yeah, I see it dropping out. There, now we'll catch up. So what do you guys think? Does this mean I didn't download it? Just when it does that, it has to mean I didn't download it. When it does that funky chicken. But yeah, so I could be blasting along, listening to tunes, you know, a little bit, talking at the same time, and no one's ever going to hear my music. But yeah, so we're all set up now. I did record my session I had with Penelope. Just chit-chatted about Rouvy. Captured her voice, captured my voice through my big mic. It's all recorded, videos there. It's ready to roll for the big premiere of the Zone 2 podcast, which I'm so excited to do. I'll probably just do a few tweaks before I do my first one. Find out who even wants to talk to me. Watch, I'll get no guests. Everyone will be too afraid. So the way it's going to work is I'll set up a private chat room on the Inside Cycling World channel in Discord. I send you an invite. You join that. Just me and you, no one else. And if you want, even if you're a guest, because some of you I've never talked to directly, like ever. But I know you. And we could probably have even before the ride, let's jump into a room together and just talk. Not recorded. Just so you let your guard down a little bit. Obviously, I have no problems talking in public. Just wing it, folks. Just wing it. Oh, we're really far behind now. I'm getting a 42% assist here. Perfect, though. We kind of got two groups on the road. Front group, they're looking out for bears and roadkill. They're pulling over. They got the shovels out, scraping the dead whatnot off the road. It's all clear for us. Perfect, right? 13 kilometers to go. These rides just fly. They just fly by. Maybe not so much for you guys today if the video's garbage. Yeah. Like I said, give me an hour and I'll get it re-uploaded. Might be a combination of two things. Maybe it's not downloaded and maybe the stream's bad. I don't know. So yeah, I'll be doing my own ride tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll be riding with the big crowds. I'm going to be on Zwift tomorrow. Again, hunting for KOMs in the virtual world is something I'm working on. Good thing is I'm just riding. I just capture the part that I need. And it's getting saved away for a video. Oh, maybe I'll have it done in a week or so. A couple weeks, I don't know. OTR race event at noon. And I'll probably do an additional video in the afternoon. Something I'm thinking about. Little promotional video. Yeah, this is pretty much the middle of nowhere, Skeena River. Big river. One lane each way. Railway track right nearby, makes sense. Winter's right around the corner, folks. I know when I gotta fight the hose every day. So I don't have a heated waterer out there. I have a heater to keep the trough open, but you gotta get water to that trough. I have 4 horses out there. So what I usually have to do, I have these 2 super long hoses. As soon as I'm done with them, they could be honestly minus 40 Fahrenheit. All depending. Usually when it's that cold in the water, I'm kind of playing it by ear, like, oh, it's gonna warm up, it's gonna be tropical, minus 30 Fahrenheit for my American friends. I'm gonna do the watering now. I keep the hoses in the house, in the spare bathtub, so they're nice and warmed up. Race them out there, but the rubber hoses are freezing the second you get out there. Run the water, however long it takes, that's fine. Then at the end, you gotta reel it up. And of course, you got your hands in the snow, there's water coming off the hose, and you're pretty much frozen solid. That's life in the north. Or northern. More north than you guys. Some of you. Like Dwayne, if he has PEI, never gets really that cold there. Here's an example, okay? Minus 40 Fahrenheit is minus 40 Celsius. Zero Fahrenheit is minus 18 Celsius. It's all out of whack there. I would say 0 Fahrenheit, aka minus 18 Celsius, that's where I'm like, yeah, it's starting to get cold. Minus 18 Celsius, 0 Fahrenheit, probably super rare in PEI. Super rare. You know, they're at the mouth of the St. Lawrence Seaway, the Atlantic flow. Just think like Maine or something for Americans. They don't get really cold, but they can get a ton of snow. Same with PEI. Like just feet overnight. Out here in the West, we don't get that. We can get big snowstorms once in a while, like a couple feet, but that's once every 25 years. We get just cold though. Every winter there'll be a stretch of like minus 35 to minus 40 Celsius, which is pretty much the same in Fahrenheit. Like a week. And when through the day, yeah, minus 40 at night, oh, I got to minus 30, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, it warmed up. You still can't do anything out there. Your car is barely start. Can I move to Las Vegas? Please? Let me in. Americans, let me in, please. I'm begging you. I don't want to live here. Okay, riders, 9.5 kilometers to go. Rocking along here. I got my GRC jersey on. Hit game. I got my Rouvy jersey on right now. Everyone's kind of decked out differently today back here. Aircraft patrolled, that's right. I don't know if I've ever seen an aircraft patrol vehicle. They just put those signs up to freak you out. Not sure if they do that in the States or not. I think there is one place they do it. There's a town north of me called Red Deer. Oh, Canadian, right? And there was a stretch where, yeah, they did used to use aircraft to pace you, and then the RCMP would be sitting there waiting for you. Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Looks like whatever was going on earlier on has kind of fixed itself up. Oh, as I say that, it stutters. Come on. Well, that's that. I think a lot of people are banging out the Iceland challenges. I haven't even finished the gentle one yet. And I need to, because there's bonus coins, well, there's bonus XP, which is going to take me to level 80. Maybe that's something I'll do tomorrow too. Also, Peloton 30. I think that's 700 bonus XP. As of a few days ago, I think I needed 1700. It's getting close. I didn't schedule the Saturday long ride this week. Last week Megan Hill was doing hers, and with the time change we were both set off to go at 7 a.m. So I canceled mine and said, hey, everyone jump in Megan's. And this week I just haven't done nothing with it yet, because I think she is scheduled another Saturday long ride. Probably at 8 o'clock this week though, I think. Let's make a bet. Was the video downloaded? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Because if it was downloaded, it would perform perfectly here for me. And if the Starlink was bad, it doesn't matter how good it looks for me, it's going to look terrible going out. But I've watched it stutter on screen, so my mistake. It may just be that's the way it is, riders. Kind of hard to fix that now. Blame it on the camera work. Trying to get those cameras figured out. So yeah, if new people here, because I know there's lots of new names here. J. Lou Bidou's here. Where did she come from? She's in the mix. I think she's Canadian, isn't she? I think so. She's just been like hanging back a little bit. But yeah, if you're brand new, I always wonder how people meet friends on here. Get into a Discord. Get into a Discord group. That's how you meet other people and you can communicate with them very easily. Where are we at? 6 kilometers to go, folks. Under 4 miles. 3 point something miles. 3.67 miles. But look, J. Lou Bidou, she's catching up. Doing less than 1 watt per kilo there for a bit. The magnet is strong in this one. Team GRC Sunday short race coming up this weekend. Do not forget that. We're trying to keep up with the muckers. They have so many people showing up. It's going to be tough to do, I think. They had 151 finishers today. Mostly Evil Kiwi. Who's this guy? Oh, Grand R74. Okay. Yeah, sorry guys. I don't know what the deal is with it right now. I think this is the worst it's ever been for me. Okay. As soon as I'm done, I'll take a look and see how the video looks. But we're going to see it live here, folks. Maybe not live for you, as you're saying. Did I download the video? Like I said, when it's doing that little, buffering on my screen, that's Rouvy. That's me. That's my fault. Yeah, Steven, check the early one. Okay, we're going to add a book club movie section. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. I'm all about that. Actually, who was it lately? Duke Norton was posting a bunch of YouTube links. And I'm like, perfect. I love it. I'll watch anything. It was all cycling related. We should put it all into one area so everyone can kind of go through it. Yeah, I'm still getting this error. You guys, you know what I can do? Starlink. Let me call Elon up right here. Yo, Muskie, baby. Download, I'm getting about 40 to 50. That should be good enough to stream this. Upload, let's see where the problem is. Upload's around 15, so it's not bad. It's not bad. It's better than the one I used to have when I couldn't even do this. Let's get through it and pray for better days. How about that? 2.5 miles to go, folks. Less. Your supper is waiting. I gotta make mine, but it's gonna be good. Don't forget, guys, too, I got the Inside Cycling World Discord. It's the same but different. So if you're interested in the other platforms, my Whoosh, Zwift, Training Peaks Virtual, and whatever else I decide to put on, I think I better just stick with those big four for now before I do anything weird like, I don't know, play cycling on Wii. Remember that? You used to be able to have bike races on the Wii. Oh, that's good memories. Good memories. Yeah, I won't be doing that. Or will I? We'll see. But yeah, you can jump in there and hang out there too. I've made 4 different channels. So you got general, say hi. Then you've got 4 separate channels to hang out in. And I'm posting all the videos when they turn out to each channel. So I'm not bombarding. I've heard the 10th time I've said this in these last few days. I'm not going to load Team GRC Discord up with my Whoosh videos and Training Peaks Virtuals videos. They're like just a separate crowd. So that's why I'm doing that. That's why that separate Discord was made. Just to keep it clean over, because GRC is pretty busy, as is. Chad's about 140 meters up the road. A little bit of a downhill here. A little slight false flatty down along the river. Looks very, very slow moving. So yeah, awesome guys. Just banged out a quick 20 miles, 20-something miles. Thursday night, no rest. You got lots of time to lay on the couch afterwards. I know that's what I'm going to be doing. Actually, I'll be doing YouTube messing around. Make sure you guys hang out long enough to see if I get the Bonehead Award for not downloading in advance. Then we can blame it just on Starlink. you know, and I think this is week 5 of doing this. I think I asked Chad already. We've been doing it 4 when I asked him, so yeah, this is week 5. We've never had an issue with the stream. Not that I remember. Not, I guess, if you're just sitting at home watching and you're not doing the ride with us, you might see things that I don't see, but not where I'm like, ooh, this is not running good. So yeah, look at us back here, 11 seconds back. I'm getting a 47% assist here. So you can make this as chill as you want. It's going to be ideal for the Inside Cycling World Zone 2 podcast. We're not going to be sitting on our butts, you know, in separate rooms, separate parts of the world. We're going to be riding our bikes on whatever platform it is that we want to ride on, and we're going to have a little chit chat. So obviously it's got to be Zone 2. Just so I'm pretty good at talking when we're riding, but other people may not be used to that. I think the first couple times you do it, it's very uncomfortable. But you know, if we dialed it back even from this, you know, 1.5 watts per kilo at most, yeah, it'd be fine. So I'm looking for people to just share stories. Hey man, we're only 200 meters from the finish. I'm just dying to find out if I get the Bonehead Award today. Thanks for leading, Chad. Everyone, thank you for being here. Let's have a look. As soon as we're done, I'm going to have a peek. Okay, folks, so we're finished. 54 minutes in. That was a nice time. Yep, give it a nice thing. It's already uploaded it, so we're not having problems there. We're going to close that. Come over to your own avatar. Scan down here to downloads. Oh my! Bonehead Award right here, folks. It was all my fault. All my fault. So I know I came in here looking around and I was thinking, yeah, I got to download the video. Got to download that video. And then I got kind of stressed out for trying to figure out the cameras. So I guess it didn't work that bad for just streaming. But there's a good lesson to be learned if you're new and you're going racing or you're wondering what's going on. Even with Starlink, it doesn't keep up. It just doesn't. I can get up to 200 megs down with Starlink. I was getting 50 there before. That wasn't 50 megs worth of download data, was it? So, like I say to people, that's great that you have 500 megs down. What if Rouvy's only sending you 10? You know, like it's not going to be exactly what you say you can do. So yeah, my fault, my mistake. I have to own that. Anyways, riders, I'm just going to jump off here. I kind of massacred that stream a little bit. We'll see how it looks later, but it was doing the buffer because of that. I think it got better in places. But yeah, we'll see. Anyways, riders, thanks for joining us. Chad, thanks for leading ride. We'll get another couple of rides ready this weekend. Chad, I'm going to be on top of it. I'll probably start looking tonight. And yeah, 7 minutes behind live. That's really weird, eh? But look for more routes like this. There's lots of routes like this. Some will have a little smidge more climbing. But it's always going to be pretty chill. And remember, it is a group ride, so no matter what, it really is chill. Anyway, riders, thanks for watching. This is Colin, Inside Cycling World. Please support the channel if you can, and we'll catch you later.